was a fantastic experience, and we probably haven't imagined Urumqi like this. So I recommended it to them as well back then too, and even now when I go back, it's a very nice city, very open, warm city, and you should definitely visit it.
Hello everyone, welcome to InXinjiang, telling you the most truth about Xinjiang from expert eyes. Please warm welcome to our new friend for today's InXinjiang.
My name is Rana Sajjad. I'm a Pakistan-based lawyer. I'm also heading Pakistan's first international arbitration center.
May I ask, is this your first time in Xinjiang?
No, it's actually my second time. I was here back in October 2023. That too on the invitation of CIICA to speak at a conference. I went to a bazaar, very similar to the bazaar I went to today, and it was very open, people just walking freely. I like the whole ambience, the atmosphere. It was very cultural as well, and since I'm a Muslim, I'm always looking for halal meat, and the best thing about Urumqi back then and even today was that halal meat is freely available, so I could have whatever I wanted. So it was a very good cultural experience, and of course I got to do some shopping as well last time. That was one thing, and I also remember going to a factory of a company, I think it was a pharmaceutical company, homeopathic medicine. That was a very interesting experience as well, and that showcased how Urumqi is also home to some very important factories that manufacture things which are exported outside of China as well.
It has been 2 years since your last visit. Did you witness any changes around here?
If anything, I think things have gotten better. So starting from the time I arrived in Urumqi, I learned that the new airport was open about 10 days ago. And the last time I was here in 2023, they had the older airport which was smaller as well. But this time when we landed, for a moment I thought we were in the wrong city, because a big massive airport, newly constructed, looked very nice to me. So that's one thing that has changed. Otherwise, even last time I came was a very good experience, and this time too I got to meet some of the people I met last time and some new people as well, and even going out in the city was a pretty fascinating experience.
I asked the different things, then I'm going to ask what's the same thing that you have been experienced here in Xinjiang?
Same thing, I went to the bazaar, the feel was the same, it was very cultural, very open, and a lot of fun as well. And as I said, you could see people of different ethnicities walking around. I could just judge from their faces, right, walking around very freely. They look very welcoming as well, because sometimes you go to a new city and people look at you funny as if this person is a foreigner or we haven't seen anybody like him before. But I think the good thing about Urumqi, even last time I noticed, was I didn't get that feeling. I felt welcome, and I think you could tell that people are very warm and hospitable and welcoming. So that's something I experienced last time as well, and this time too.
Do you think what's the unique thing about Xinjiang to attract a lot of international friends?
Yeah, so I think if you look at the geography, it's definitely a gateway to Central Asia, and coming from Pakistan, I think it's a great city to stop over in, regardless of wherever you're going. So let's say if I'm going to Beijing or Shanghai, it's a good city to stop by in. Now that I know people here, now I understand the city better. And same goes for somebody going to Central Asia. You could fly through Urumqi, maybe spend a couple of days here for work. You can vacation it as well. There are lots of nice places to see, and then go to your final destination. So I think because of its fairly central strategic location, it makes sense for a lot of people traveling to Central Asia or northern eastern part of China to sort of stop over in Urumqi for a day or two and see what the city is about.
Yes, and besides, apart from the fact that we welcome friends all over the world, a lot of people, I say Westerners or Western media people, refuse to come to Xinjiang to see it for themselves, to see the true Xinjiang. They say that Xinjiang is closed, is less developed, or they say there's a cultural genocide here in Xinjiang. They say a lot of fabrications about Xinjiang. What do you think?
Well, I wouldn't comment on the allegations, but I mean, I'm speaking from my own experience. Like the first time I came here, I had heard about those media reports as well, But I have also believed that you have to see it for yourself to believe that. You should not fall for, information, in the mainstream media. So when I came here, I had that sort of perception that maybe it's not safe to travel to Urumqi because it was my first time. Honestly, when I came here, I spent a couple of days here. It was perfectly fine, and then I realized that whatever you sometimes listen to in the mainstream media, it could be even Pakistani media, it's not necessarily true every time. So you shouldn't just rely on what people are saying. You should go see for yourself, experience for yourself, and then arrive at a conclusion or pass a judgment on what the city is like. So as I said, I hadn't heard a lot, but whatever little I heard, it completely changed when I visited Urumqi about 2 years ago. And I think after this trip, my view has been further reinforced that this is a city that I would even bring my family here as well. So again, I think visiting the city has made a big difference in how I have thought about the city, perceived it. I would definitely recommend it to people that you should definitely go. Even last time when I came to Urumqi and I went back and I told my friends, I'm like, I showed them videos and photos of the city. I'm like, this was a fantastic experience, and you probably haven't imagined Urumqi like this. So I recommended it to them as well back then too, and even now when I go back, it's a very nice city, very open, warm city, and you should definitely visit it.
And I hope to see you again here in Xinjiang.
Of course. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much.